Alright guys, welcome back. I am in the basement and I dug out the Tempest board. So if this works, chances are it's going to be this soundboard here, okay? And if you look right here, this is the LM324, okay? Right there. So that could be the possibility of that being bad on the other board set if this one has sound. So, or it could be a pokey. So, I do have these coming tomorrow. So let's plug this in there, turn it on, see if we have sound. If we do, then we can work on that other board and see what's going on with it. We still have to put a marquee light in it, stuff like that. But that's not a big deal, and we got to clean it and touch up the artwork and touch up the black. Ugh. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and slide this guy right out. This thing just smells old inside. Okay. And there's the LM3. I was just making sure that it wasn't socketed or anything like that, like somebody had tried doing it or something. All right, so let's swap this one in. Maybe. There we go. Now I want to check this neck board. The neck board's off. From me bringing it from the shop into the basement, the neck board fell off. So if I do any sort of rebuilding on this, I'll probably end up putting some hot glue on that. Or maybe silicone. Maybe a little bit of clear silicone or something to keep that neck board from wanting to fall off, because I don't know what would happen if it falls off. What's it going to mess up on the monitor? I don't know. I mean, I did that once already, remember? So let's get this thing turned on. I have not a lot of room down here right now, guys. Long enough? Yes, it is. I don't know which. I'm looking for which switch it is. I forget. Thought it was that one. Is that not the right switch? Yeah, that's right. Okay. So let's see if it comes up. This thing needs a super duper cleaning. It's gonna look good when it's done. I have a feeling it's gonna look pretty good when it's done. Okay, we got monitor up. Oh, it's on free play, that's right. And I don't hear any sound, guys. So that means it is not that, because I know that this is a fully working board. Okay, so could it be the sound pot? Could very well be the sound pot. Now, if it's the sound pot, I might have one here. Depends on what size it is. Oh, God, I need room. Why do I gotta have so many games? Because I'm nuts. Or if I got a pair of pliers so I can get that sound pot out. Come here, pliers. You go grab a set of pliers, see if we can unscrew that. All right, so this is .50 ohm, 0.5 amp. Don't know I'm gonna have one of these guys. Doesn't look dirty. But that doesn't mean there's not corrosion on it, so I'm kind of spinning it back and forth here on there, kind of pushing down. Let's turn it back on real quick. I'm just going to hit the start button. Yep, nothing. Okay. Is this board messed up, guys? This board's messed up. Is it not? Or did I? Oh, you know what? I think I don't know what I did. Let me think here. Let me go see if I have a pot. Okay, I took the one out of, I did not have a new one. I took the one out of Arabian cabinet since the PCB is not here. And I know that Arabian did have sound when it was working. So, oh, here's the problem. One of the white wires is disconnected. I wonder if that's the problem right there. Which means I just cut it off the other cabinet for no reason. Which means if this is the problem, I am going to put the other one right back on so I don't have to worry about it. So could it be a broken wire? What we're going to do while the solder gun is still warming up, see if I can twist this around. See if we get any sort of noise. What, did I not turn it off? There's my noise again. There we go. So now what we'll do is we'll solder this white wire on. I don't think that interlock switch is turning the game off. I think it's just killing the monitor. See how quickly that comes back on? That interlock switch is not turning the whole game off. Which I don't want to be soldering on here with the PCB still on. Well, it doesn't show that it's on, but we're going to flip the power switch just to be on the safe side. So, a broken wire, guys, was all it is. While that's heating up for a second, I'm going to slide that other PCB back in here. This one I know is good because this one I had sent out to get repaired a while ago. I bought that board a long time ago and I didn't have a Tempest at the time, but I bought the board really, really cheap. And when I bought it, I just sent it out for repair because I didn't have any way of testing it. So I just sent it off to have it looked at, and it came back as working. And I sent a power supply along with it. So what I'm thinking is like I said, I have 2 more Tempest cabinets. And what I think I'm going to do is, one's going to Jason, and the other one I might build it, but I might put the Tempest board that Jason sells at Arcade Shop in the cabinet and sell it like that with a monitor, a vector monitor. It'll be probably one of the monitors that he makes, rather than a 6100 monitor. So, but we'll get into that when the time comes. So, because I don't know that I want to give up my other board or my power supply because they work. And if this were to go down, at least I would have a replacement while I'm waiting for it to get fixed. Or if I fix it myself, I don't know. Like I said, I've never messed with them before. This solder gun takes forever to warm up. The battery's probably dead or dying. I can feel heat. Okay. Now, I'm going to run over to, can't think of the frickin' name of it, Arabian, and I'm going to throw that back together real quick because my solder gun is warm and I just don't want to leave it apart because I left the little nut on the floor over there, and my kitten is going to grab that little nut and it'll be gone forever. And if I put the nut somewhere, guess what? I'm going to forget where I put it, because that's just how that shit works. Okay. I'm going to go put that on. I'll be back. And we'll turn this on with the original board and make sure it works. If it does, I bought this Tempest 100% working at that point, if that's the problem. If that was the problem, rather. Okay, I got that back together. So, and we already switched the board, so now we need to turn it on. And that spinner, it's definitely funky. It needs cleaned. The eyes, you know, for the wheel where the eyes are on each side, there's probably full of crud. So let's see if this original board has sound or not. Okay, there we are. Let's hit start. Let's go over to... Yep. Yeah, I'm trying to go right and it doesn't want to. It keeps skipping back and forth on me. But I don't care. That's an easy fix. And I have more of these spinners too if I need to. It's really hard to play when you try to go right and it keeps going left. Frustrating. But I'm just happy the damn sound works. Screw it. So awesome. We're gonna let this go for tonight now. We're gonna work on the dart game. As far as this weekend, we're gonna start doing cosmetic cleaning. Really good. We're going to try to magic eraser up this control panel and leave it. I don't think I want to replace it. There's really no spots that are bad on it. I mean, it's filthy, don't get me wrong. You know, there's shit hanging off the edges and stuff, but I think we can clean this thing up, guys. And I have 2 more control panels, if not. So I don't think we need to buy any sort of artwork or anything like that. I want to keep it original. I don't want to change the artwork, and I'll bet you that'll scrub up the marquee and everything. So we're in extremely good shape with this. So let me turn this off and close it up, and I know that I have 2 working Tempest boards now. And then we're going to pull the monitor out of this Dart game here and start screwing with that, because that's definitely one of the main issues. Okay, so last night off camera I was screwing with it a little bit, and the connector for these buttons going to the board, when you wiggle it around, it would work. So we were having a little bit of connection issues there. I wish this thing came off. Oh, I think it slides out. So if it slides out, this would hinge down some more. So let me take out a screw here. Maybe we can slide it forward and then we get to that monitor. That huge monitor, guys. Ow! Nailed my elbow to hell and back. I freaking actually hit my funny bone. Real funny. I think there's another screw still. Something just fell, I heard. Great. So I am completely stoked that I have a working Tempest. I mean, that's very unlikely. I'm going to ask Jason what he thinks if I should do anything to it. Should I screw with the monitor? Should I screw with any of it? Some people say yes. I don't know if I should touch the damn thing. It works. Do I just touch it when it breaks? I just don't know. I truly just don't know. Okay, so that came off. So I can unplug this. No, not really. Do I have enough wire to do something with this? Well, I think I can unplug 2 of these wires here. The ribbon cable, does it come out of that connector? Maybe. I know you can't really see what I'm doing right this minute. Somebody soldered a red wire onto one of these connectors. That can stay on. So now I think I got enough room to maybe just tilt that right there. That monitor is going to be extremely heavy. Tray is like plastic. Only 3 screws? Sweet. All right. Dude, this thing can't weigh more than 5 pounds, I swear to God. That is the funniest looking monitor I've ever seen. I'm amused by simple little things, people. So what's that pot do? Contrast. So there's a contrast pot. There's a pot that's not labeled. There's a vertical hold, a height. Sub bright, another bright, a focus. So I guess we'll see what capacitors I have here. And we're just going to start swapping them. They don't look bad. That's the thing, though. They don't really look swell. Maybe. So let me move some stuff off my workbench in there, and we'll see about changing some of these capacitors out and see what we come up with. Okay. This new tripod, the legs are really big, and it makes it a little bit difficult. You know what? Let me see. Let me pause this for a second. Don't know if I can get a decent shot on what's going on here with this light and stuff. I think I'm probably better off going lower. That doesn't seem too bad there. Oh, my solder gun I bought 2 months ago, it broke. I think I got the extended warranty from Harbor Freight. Frickin' return it. Go figure. Had really good luck with Harbor Freight stuff until that. It's probably one of the only things. I got monitor chassis freaking everywhere right now. I don't know if I said this a couple minutes ago, but I found 2 more 19-inch frames in my closet. Which is good because I have a TV that I don't have a frame for. And then that means I can find another free one for the other frame. I have plenty of chassis. I just need to fix them. I got a K7000 that I cannot figure out what the frick is shorted on it, but it goes directly into high voltage shutdown. I have looked at every single part of it, and I cannot figure it out. I have no idea what's wrong with it. Frustrating. All right, so unplug these yoke wires here. I wonder what the yoke reading is on this. Who wants to know? Inquiring minds want to know. Well, that sucks. The ground wire is stuck to the board. You have to cut it or unsolder it, desolder it. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pin. There's no there's no center, there's no 8th pin. So, let me see here. Yeah, I think I'll be all right. Yeah, thing's dead. It's been off since yesterday. Usually when it's off from the day before, it doesn't really have any charge left on it. Let's see what their yoke readings are. I'll bet you it's a K7000. Whoa, what the hell? Get in there. Don't. The hell? Red and blue is 0.4. That's low. And green and yellow is 6.9. That's actually pretty damn low. Tell you what, that is extremely clean. Like it hasn't been used a ton. Somebody had mentioned something about one of these capacitors are a bipolar or something, and I should replace it with a different kind of capacitor. I have to read the what he sent me. But for now, I'm just going to see if I have the capacitors, and we're just going to change the ones that are on here with new ones of what I possibly could have. Yeah, none of them look bipolar to me. Oh, wait, maybe this is it. No, they all have a stripe on it. Usually a bipolar capacitor won't have a negative stripe on it. And it looks like all these have a negative stripe. Yes, they all do. So, as long as I have the right capacitors, we can swap these out and See what happens. Oh, such a freaking mess. I need to, seriously, I need a whole day. I need one day to just clean up my mess down here. And I just don't, like, I just keep getting sidetracked with doing more things. I'm just gonna take this wire off. I'll just resolder it on. I don't feel like dealing with it. Come on, solder gun, heat up. Yeah, this board looks brand freaking new underneath it. I wonder if this game just didn't get used a lot. So basically what's happening is the bottom of the image is almost to the top of the screen. So I can't see what the hell is going on because it's all literally up here in space. This old solder gun takes a while to warm up. Let me make sure the camera's kind of looking this way. I probably won't film the whole thing. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if you guys want to see it or not. So the first capacitor here is a 10 volt. Looks like a 47. Ow, I just hit myself in the head. A 47 10 volt. Yeah, I don't see a point in there. So 4710. Those capacitors are over here. Because these are actual capacitors. This one are regular ones. 4710. I got a 47 16 volt, that'll work. Are there more than one of those on here? 4.750, a 33, a 100 UF 10 volt. I should have 116. Yes, I do. So that takes care of those two. Then I have a, let's see what this one is, 4.7 50 volt. Ooh, a 33, that might be the one I need. There's a 3350 and a 3325. We'll look at that in a minute. 4.750. And that's what that one is. Disconnected. All right, let's start with these first three here. And it does show you the plus sign on the back, which is nice. I need to clean my desoldering gun. So this one is a 10 volt 47. .16 volt 47. Positives on the bottom. Stick that guy in there. The stupid light needs to be moved a little bit. All right, now we got 110 volt. Negative towards me. It's a little bulged on the bottom. I think I said 100 UF, didn't I? 10 volt? Yep, 100 UF. Okay, this one negative is away from me. I always check because it could be marked wrong on the board. And you want to put it back in there the way you took it out because clearly it's in there and it works. Okay, it's my first 3. Now I have a 4.750. Oh wait, did I screw up? Nope, they're both the same, 4.750. Negative towards me. Or if I can get away with just sticking this in there. Yeah, it sounds a little better. It's definitely full of a lot of solder. All right, now we need a 100 UF 25. No, I just mixed them together. It's a 220. It's in the wrong spot. Okay, 125. It's this guy here, I believe. Negative away from me. That looks a little bulged on the bottom compared to the new one for sure. Another 125. I hope it's just capacitors. That'd be freaking awesome. Negative towards the ceiling. Yeah, the guy who mentioned the bipolar capacitor said that he's worked on many of these, but I don't know if this is maybe a different model or not. I don't see a bipolar capacitor yet. Now I need a 330 16 volt. I don't know if I'm going to have one of them. Oh, 330 25. I might have one in here. I do. And this is a 330 16, so that'll work. Your UFs need to be the same. Your voltage can be higher. You don't want to put your voltage lower, but you can definitely go higher. right, we have negative towards me. $47, 10 volt. I got a 4716. Negative towards the table. Big guy here, 1000 UF. I don't know what volts. I have to pull it out and see. Negative towards the wall. Glue on this one. All right, this is a 1000 UF 6.3 volt. Yeah, I got a 16. I got a 1016, it looks like. Yes, sir. I think the one below it is 470, but I can't really see it. Negative towards me, 470, 16. Right here, I got its exact same size. Yeah, it does look like the bottom are bulged on some of these. So I'm praying that works it, or fixes it. Looks like we're halfway there. We got 100 volt something I can't see. Negative towards me. $3,300 volt. That might be a difficult one. That can't be 3.3. That's got to be a 33 on here. Might have mismarked that. No, I didn't. Uh-oh, I might not have one. Looks like I only have a 33/16. That is not going to cut it. Okay, let me think here. Don't think I have one. So I'm going to have to stick that one back in for now. That sucks. It's probably the bad one too. That really sucks. You got a 4.7 250. Yeah, let's move on. UF 50. You got a 10 UF 25. It started out so well. And then it all went to shit. Gotta have a 10 UF 50. Yeah, I do right here. That's pretty common. Right here. Frickin' grab this one. .7 100. .7 160. We'll have to use that. Okay, we only have a few left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 7 or 8. This one definitely looks a little swelled up. Oh, 4.7, 160. Just trying to make it through this, so I don't want to take the gun apart. Do it later. $220, 25 volt. Another 220, 25 volt. Where'd I grab that from? UF 35, and I know I have a 10 UF 50. Oh, there's a big cap in here. That is a 4.7. That's a bipolar cap. I wonder if that's what he was talking about. Doesn't say what size it is. Can't find the voltage on it. Oh, there it is. Can't read it because it's in the flyback's in the way. I think it's a 25 volt. I don't think I'm going to have that in a bipolar. Definitely not. So if we still have the same issue, I'll have to order those two capacitors. $33.16. $47.16. Damn it. Another $47.16. I think we got them all except for those two. Nope, I lied. I found another one. Ah, crap. $22.25. Might not have that one. Oh, I got it. It's probably a stupid big bipolar cap. Well, let's at least solder in the rest of them. Oh, found another one. It's laying over on its side. $33.16. The hell are the 33s? There we go. quite a bit of caps on this little guy. So the dartboard still needs to be taken apart, and I need to clean that rubber membrane, both sides of it, really well. There's a bunch of dust on it. I was told to clean that really good. See if that makes a difference. I was getting some to register last night, so I think it is something to do with dirt on it. Somebody had scratched right along here and replaced this guy. The hell? It's just a jumper. That's weird. I think I screwed up on one. Nope, they can touch. They're on the same pad. What do you guys think about me making a Tempest with a arcade Jason board? Let me know what you think. Shitty solder joint right here. So this is the height right here. So I wonder if the capacitors in that area have something to do with it, which there aren't really any. Well, yeah, 304 and 303. So all we can do is put it back in and see if anything changes. Just looking everything over right now to make sure there's nothing that pops out as being weird. The only thing I see weird is where they scratched and put that staple in there, or that jumper wire. Okay, reassemble this guy. These rails that hold this PCB look like they're 3D printed. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Thank God it's color coded. I didn't pay attention when I popped these two yoke wires off. Just yanked them right off. Missing a screw on here. Let's see if I can find a screw for that guy. Somebody's definitely had this out before. Gotta have some sort of a screw in this mess. Oh, I'm tired. Tired. Perfect. Fits like a glove. Put on this huge neck board here. Goes on an angle. Yeah, I guess it did. Oh, no, it didn't. There we go. Okay, stick my ground wire to my neck board. Put my anode cup back on. Okay, so I have my grounds hooked up, my neck board's on, my anode cup is on, my yoke wires are plugged in. Go put it back in, see if anything happens. If it still does the same thing, I could see about getting those two capacitors. That's about it. So, all right, I'm gonna go take this out there and we'll see what happens. I measured the monitor. It's a 9-inch monitor. don't think, well, yeah, I probably should screw it in. Ugh. Just gonna put 2 in there for now. Some of the pins are broke off of this. Alright, I'm gonna turn it on and see if it does anything different. Alright, well, that's possibly a good thing. Vertical hold, maybe? I don't see a horizontal hold. Let me mess with this for a minute. Got it. It was the horizontal hold. I need to see if I can shift it that way a hair, but I don't know. I can't see in there very good. I was standing on this stool. It was a little sketchy, so I figured I'd check that out later. But anyways, that looks way better. We can actually see what games are on here. Let's see if the select button works by me just messing with that the wires or not. Actually, I brought a thing over here. So I unhooked it. Just gonna plug it right back in. See if the select is gonna work once we see. Now we can read everything. All this, basically we could only see number 7 and it was way at the top of the screen. It's not bad. If I can shift it that way a tiny bit, it'd be perfect. So what do I hit? Select? Oh, select's working now by simply plugging and unplugging it. Okay. You know what? It could have been working the whole time. And insert coin. And because that screen was off, I couldn't see it. Okay, so now what do I hit? Then press enter button. Players 2. Okay. Press the select button. When finished, press enter. Player 1, enter. Remove darts. You grab a dart. It says throw darts now. Just gonna grab a couple of darts here. Well, it said 493. It registered it 490. So we're counting down from 501 or 503, whatever it was. Player change. Okay, so now we have to hit enter, I believe, and then remove darts. Man, those things stick. Okay, now it says throw darts. Change player. You wait for the green to light up. I think it works, guys. I got it too far. I'm going to back up a little bit of the screen here. I'm going to turn the lights off in here for a minute. Two bullseyes. Just want to see what happens once I get down to 0. Okay, sweet. I think this thing's working, guys. So I'm going to pause this for a minute and look in there and see if I can't move that monitor over a little bit. All right, I got it moved over. So we are good to go. So basically this needs to be cleaned. I'm still going to take that dartboard out the top and clean that up. We need to get the select button light to work. We need to get the coin door lights working, put a lock on it, magic eraser it. So we got a little bit more to go, but we're just about there. And I think I need to move it over a tiny bit more still, but it's real close. Trying to think if there's anything else on this that really needs to be done. And I think that's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and put these that last screw in the monitor and put those other bolts back in there for the tray to hold that in place. And I'm going to go ahead and end this video, guys. So we pretty much have the dartboard fixed and we have the sound fixed on Tempest. So this weekend I want to work on cleaning this, cleaning up Tempest, and also starting to assemble the Spy Hunter sit down. So any questions or comments, feel free to ask. As far as those other 2 capacitors, I'm not going to touch them. This works, leaving it as is. If I have an issue in the future, I know to address those 2 capacitors. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later.